I need a touch from you like Mary Magdalene. I need to get to you like the guy who dropped in. I need Jesus, everybody needs some Jesus. I need a touch right now, I need a touch right now. I need Jesus, everybody needs some Jesus. I need a touch right now, I need a touch right now. I'll have faith in you like the lady with the blood, and I'll wait for you if there was the greatest flood. I need to wait for healing, I need to pray for healing. I need you to come right now and heal me. I need Jesus, everybody needs some Jesus. I need a touch right now, I need a touch right now. I need Jesus, everybody needs some Jesus. I need a touch right now, I need a touch right now. Now, I need a touch right now, now. Please send a touch right now. I need a touch right now. Oh. I need Jesus, everybody needs some Jesus. I need a touch right now, I need a touch right now. I need Jesus, everybody needs some Jesus. I need a touch right now, I need a touch right now. Yes, I need Jesus. Yes, I need Jesus. Yes, I need Jesus. Yes. I need Jesus, everybody needs some Jesus. I need a touch right now, I need a touch right now. I need Jesus, everybody needs some Jesus. I need a touch right now, I need a touch right now.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Atmos in the Morning. How y'all doing this morning? How are y'all doing this morning? Today is January the 4th, 2023. Am I the only one who has been still writing 2022? Am I the only one? Hopefully not. Hopefully everybody is good this morning. I wanted to wake y'all up with that. I need Jesus, something to get y'all up and going and pumping this morning. You know what I'm saying? Let me see who up in here rock with me this morning. Who we got? Miss Mo. Good morning. How you doing? Cat Talk 1. What's going on? Good morning. 100 devices is in the building. What's going on? Mom Life Love. Good morning. Miss Mo said Javante Cunningham's my hero. Oh my God, I loved her tenacity, determination, and courage so much last night. Man, listen, we're going to talk about it. Let me see. Who else up in here? Cherie Harris, good morning. How are you? Latrice B, good morning. How are you? Shouty! What up, Shouty? How you doing? 2B Black Native, good morning. Thanks for coming in. I'm Queen Newton. Good morning. Everybody else that come on up in here, good morning to you. Thank you, y'all. Welcome to another show, y'all. We got a few things to talk about today. Listen. I want to talk about, let me start it off this way, okay? We're going to talk about these last couple of days with this Surviving R. Kelly, docuseries that was on Lifetime. What's up, Joanne Reynolds? Good morning. So, y'all, let me tell y'all something. Miss Mo said it best. Javante Cunningham. Man, listen. You talking about strength. You talking about courage. You talking about facing your fears. Man, Javante, listen, if you hear this, sis, we love you. You are just amazing. I mean, your aura, your presence, your everything just captivated the audience last night. and really summed up the fact that just because you have been victimized, that doesn't make you a lifetime victim. People can get counseling. People can turn their life around. People can recover, even when people try to use their situation against them, try to use their youth against them, take advantage, manipulation. There is a time in which people can turn it around. Yes, it does. Some people have a harder time, right? However, if you get the proper help, you get the proper guidance, you get the proper faith in God, He can turn anything around. I just want to give her a shout out this morning. I want to give who else? I'm going to even give Geronda Pace a shout out this morning, man. Great job on the show last night. Shout out to everyone who, Lizette Martinez also, shout out to her. Shout out to the girl Ebony. Shout out to you. Shout out to everyone that was on there that was able to get up there and speak their truth. Okay, I gotta give a shout out to Lifetime for putting that out, for allowing those queens to have their voices heard, allowing this man's 30 years of terror, manipulation, horror, destruction, malice, evil to come before the screen for us to see. And then to see the people who survived that hell be able to come forward like flowers and say, yes, at one time I was dead, but I rise again. So we got to give a shout out to those queens. Okay. So I watched the series last night and the night before, and it was amazing to, as this channel, if you look back on the playlist, we are one of the few channels that actually read the actual transcripts on exactly what happened under sworn testimony. If you go into the playlist, you can actually find everything that was in there. So you can actually go back if you want to just catch a testimony from Azriel. I have it in there. If you want to catch the testimony from JoJo, it's in there. If you want to catch it from Haley Calhoun, it's in there. So everything is right there on the channel. So you can actually go back and see. When you read the actual transcripts and then you watch it on the show, y'all, when I tell y'all that the same thing these ladies said back then, they actually said in the courtroom. Listen, there were a couple of maybe misremembers or maybe a couple of gaffes, but overall, those women told the truth. Overall, they told the truth. Yes, they didn't remember every single detail that happened over the years. A lot of us can't remember everything that happened yesterday. So to ask these ladies under immense pressure with the world watching, with someone on the other end of the panel or of the other end of the stand whose job is to simply sit there and think about ways to make you look uncredible, to rip you apart, to make you look like a liar, for those ladies to get up there. Even I'm going to even say Sonya, although she wasn't proven to have been validated in the courtroom, and I think that was simply because she just simply did not deliver her story well. Do I believe those things that happened to her happened? Absolutely. I have no doubt. Now, the jury felt different. They felt like, you know what? We didn't buy your story. And so they didn't buy it, right? However, that don't mean it didn't happen. Okay? A lot of times, if you know anything about court, it's not about the truth all the time. It's about what you can prove. And if you can't prove it, then it can be the truth. It can be the truth, but if you can't prove what you say, then, you got people that's going to say, it's not by a reasonable doubt. I just don't believe it. Okay, I just don't believe it. It's not 100% truthful to me because I don't see it, right? However, it is all good. I want to give a shout out to all those ladies for their bravery. Last night exposed further some of these enablers, some of these extreme super fans on the R. Kelly side the super duper fans, people wearing Hollywood Halloween costumes with afros and taking it back to the 70s and 80s just to look. At the end of the day, people are allowed to feel the way they do. People are allowed to root for who they want for. That's what makes America great, right? You got different varieties. You got people that like pizza. You got people that like chicken. You like some people that like pork. Some people that like whatever, right? There's a variety for everyone. There are some people that like pedophiles that piss on little girls and love to buy their music and sit there and tattoo their names across them and say, hey, I'm a pedophile lover. People love that kind of stuff, right? So you got to allow people to have their space, okay? You got to just respect people's, opinion, no matter how deluded or crazy or insane or drone-oriented it is. People are going to have their opinion. You got people out here right now who are just sitting here trying to rip the girls apart, trying to tear it down. R. Kelly himself came out yesterday in an email and said, listen, y'all, even my supporters, please stop talking down on these accusers, as he calls them, accusers. Stop talking about them. Leave them alone. You don't have to do this in my name. You don't have to ridicule people and down talk them and all. He sent a letter out. What happens? You got some of the people over there still putting out posts that still want to bash people. You got this little dirty little midget bed bug over in Houston. For all of y'all who don't know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Puts out a post. Well, what about this? And what about that? And what about this? And what about that? And one thing Javante did last night, and I know they might have cut it out, but she was on the edge of exposing when that little bed bug went up to her job. Right? You talking about doxing? Look, for those of y'all who don't know, who are still sitting there thinking, why did they put that stuff together the way they did? Why did they put a spotlight on those people out there that were, that we now know? We know here on this side because we follow this every day, right? But people on the outside that don't know about all of the terroristic threats that the terrorist organization does here. They don't know about the people threatening to kill this, kill that, coming up to people's jobs, calling people's jobs, getting them fired, calling their landlords, making them have to move out, setting houses on fire, blowing up cars. Man, listen, it's so much riffraff that came behind R. Kelly's name while he was in jail. But then we find out, because you got those people that say, oh, well, how can he do anything? He's been in jail for the last 4 years. And then you find out, you hear one lady who gets on the doggone camera, right in front of the camera, who says, and I quote, R. Kelly said, turn the girls over to me because I'm cool. Because I'm cool. Okay. Shout out to the Savages. Shout out to Tim. Shout out to Miss Savage. Shout out to Joy. Shout out to Joy. That part of the story is still up in the air, y'all. That part of the story is still up in the air. Okay? And so, that part is that's the hard part, right? That's the hard part to talk about. But it's the part that still hasn't been solved yet. Joy, if you're listening to this, if someone sends this to you, call your parents, go home. There's so much love here on people that really, really, really love you. Okay? Please go home. Please call your people. Please talk whoever you can into, you know what I mean? And like I said, man, I just, people say, well, Atmos, why are you doing this? You ain't getting nothing out of this. Why are you doing this? It's because I have a passion for family. I have a passion for kids. I don't give a crap if they grown. They're still other people's kids. It's just the irony of life sometimes that you can start a movement and at the end of the day, you're the one who doesn't get to experience a victory. Now, there was a victory in R. Kelly getting convicted, right? He still got to get another sentence. Something he going to get about another 60, 70, 90 years or whatever from the lifer, the judge over the Leonard Webber in Chicago. I personally don't see how after those two episodes that they can't go forward with the state case. I don't see how they can't. I don't see how they can't. It's right there. It's right in your face. I don't know about the Minnesota case. I don't know what's going on with that. But as far as the Chicago state case, I don't see how they can't go forward. I know they say they need a little bit more time, but I don't see how they can't go forward. But to make a long story short with this situation, I thought it was very well put together. It was a little all over the place. They went from here to here to here to here. But at the end of the day, if you read the transcripts, if you know what happened before that series came on, then you were able to piece everything together. Yes, some things got exposed to us, that we didn't know about. I didn't know about the Aaliyah tape, the tape of R. Kelly actually having sex with Aaliyah. I didn't know about that tape. The only thing I had heard about that was proof was when JoJo actually saw R. Kelly giving her oral when she was just a little freaking baby. 13 years old, right? I think I got that age right. And then we found out now that the young lady Ebony found a tape in a basket and popped the tape in and saw R. Kelly having sex with Aaliyah. And R. Kelly walks in and knows that she said there was some type of sensor in the room, to which he must have known that somebody went to that room, and he walks in and he shakes her extremely hard and throws her down the freaking stairs. Because you busted? Because somebody saw what you put out there as a public display of flowers and candy and says, here, pick one. Eeny, meeny, miny, child porn. Eeny, meeny, miny, Aaliyah. Eeny, meeny, miny, Roshana. Eeny, meeny, miny. Really? I'm confused. I'm totally confused. Okay. However, that is what it is. It also came out last night that Carrie and Bruce, yes, 100, yes, they knew about the minors and they witnessed them. Yes, that came out. They've been saying the whole time, we never saw our brother doing anything like this. This is crazy. We don't know nothing about this. This is our brother. This is our brother. This is our brother. And then it comes out last night. Did they know? Yeah, they knew. Yeah, they knew. Yeah. It's a lot of stuff that's getting exposed, y'all. And listen, don't be surprised if more people start getting picked up. Don't be surprised if more indictments come out. Don't be surprised. Okay? You cannot dox, intimidate, harass, and threaten people that are involved in a federal case and expect it to just go away. You can't do that kind of stuff. But y'all are going to see. But I tell you, the last couple of days, it came to light. Some people got exposed. I'm talking about the bright lights right on their face, right? Shout out to Neek at Night, man, for getting that great exclusive where they showed her, highlighted her channel. Shout out to her. Shout out. So y'all, listen. Let's move on. That was my take on the surviving R. Kelly thingamajigger. Now, as y'all know, there was a situation with Young Thug going on, okay, where he could possibly end up getting life in prison. Now, as y'all know, a lot of his people have been taking plea deals. A lot of his folks been taking plea deals. And so, it was said that he did not authorize any of them to take a deal. Any of them. So obviously he is not pleased with his folks. It says here that Young Thug reportedly is facing life in prison. Young Thug's father shares his opinion about whether his son should take a plea if it is offered. Rap star and purported YSL leader Young Thug reportedly faces life in prison if he is convicted on the gravest charges levied against him. The Fulton County District Attorney's Office in Atlanta has listed 7 felony charges against the MC, whose real name is Jeffrey Williams, related to the RICO statute, including murder, gang activity, and drug dealing. Now, DJ Vlad posted a comment about the case. J. Vlad said, "So I just spoke to a lawyer familiar with the YSL case. If Young Thug gets convicted of murder, he will get life in prison. Under Georgia law, he will only be eligible for parole after 30 years. If he gets convicted for even one count of this RICO case, he will get 20 years. Wow. Okay. Fellow rappers Young Scooter and Trey the Truth also posted up at the Fulton County Courthouse show their support for Young Thug. Trey the Truth told his 1.5 million followers just left the court with a snake emoji. He gonna be home before summer. Trey the Truth added a caption to his own post. Me and Young Scooter pulled up to court to support Thugger 1. Real ones need to stand by him. He need real love. Additionally, Thugger's family told the Warris that his son should not plead out. Okay? As a father, if they came to him with the plea deal, he left it up to me, give him some advice. I would tell him, no, I can't answer that because I'm not him. I'm his father. My son is not guilty of a lot of things and that people probably saying about him. So there was an interview. I'm not going to play that. However, y'all know what's going on. So will he get life in prison? I don't know. Have a lot of people been snitching on him? Yes. It looks like about 8 or 9 of his folks actually took plea deals. They are now at home. Watching everything play out. So I guess we will have to see what happens here in the future with that. Keep your eyes on that case. You can watch it if you like. We're here in Georgia, so we can watch it right here on TV. However, keep your eyes open on what's going on with that case. Okay? Another thing that's crazy, y'all. So tragedy does strike American Airlines as an employee is fatally ingested into the engine at the Montgomery Airport. It says an American Airlines employee was killed on Saturday after being ingested into the engine of an aircraft at the Montgomery Region Airport in Alabama, according to the National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB. The employee has not yet been identified, and the airline has not released an official statement on the incident. The ground worker, who has been reported as a baggage handler, was reportedly pulled into one of the engines while the aircraft was parked at the gate with the parking brake set. The FAA and NTSB are currently investigating the incident, and the preliminary report is expected to be released within the next 2 to 3 weeks. The airport suspended operations after the incident, but resumed service on Saturday evening. So reports that the NBC number 5 reports that the incident occurred on Saturday at the Montgomery Regional Airport in Alabama, where an American Airlines employee was killed or was unalived, however you got to see it, after being ingested into the engine of an aircraft, according to the National Transportation Safety Board. The victim has not yet been identified, and the airline has not released an official statement on the incident. It has been reported that the victim was a baggage handler, though this has not been confirmed by American Airlines. Y'all, so this is keep y'all, pray for this family. So this whoever this young man is, pray pray for him, pray for his family. This is definitely a tragic situation. You're working at the airport, you don't expect to get killed, especially doing your job. Okay, you don't expect that. So prayers go out to this family of this tragedy. Okay, so if y'all have been following this story about this Idaho killer, the guy who killed the 4 people in Idaho, I want y'all to kind of see what happened with this guy here. Let me play this right quick. Hold on, let me see, make sure y'all can hear it. Hold on. Let me see here. Let's do this.
Hey, I get it. Commitment can be scary, but not when you're saving up to 15% with Subscribe and Save at Amazon. You get free repeat delivery on your favorite items. And if things don't work out, you can always cancel. Seriously, no one would judge you if you call it off. Okay.
Learn all the ways to save with Amazon.
You were sitting right behind his family in the courtroom, I understand. What was their reaction?
Very emotional, stunned. They walked in. His mother was just distraught. She was sitting there, and when he walked in, he looked at his family, but he looked directly at his father, and he acknowledged him seriously, but his head was acknowledging him. He sat with his public defender, the chief public defender, turned around a second time, beeline for his father, looked at him, and then the third time he looked and turned around, he scanned his family and just sort of had a very faint smile. But when the proceedings started, the president judge really started to question him. Is this voluntary? Have you been forced? Have you been coerced? She really wanted to make sure it was freely and voluntarily because he has rights in Pennsylvania and he can assert those. But he said it was, and she said, then you will be returned to Idaho to face homicide charges for murder. His mother then just sort of fell into the shoulder of her daughter. You couldn't hear her, but she was crying so hard. The court brings over Kleenex because at this point the whole family is very emotional, and the whole family, they're taking the Kleenex. But after that, then he signed the extradition papers, and then it was almost official. But one thing that the defense attorney wanted to put on the record, which was very interesting, that the chief public defender of a county in Idaho had filed under seal a motion in Idaho that his 4th, 5th, and 6th Amendment should be preserved. He should not be interrogated. Should not be searched. There should not be seizure to protect him. And he was making the court aware of this, especially for that journey from the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania back to Idaho.
Well, I'm not 100% sold yet. Okay, have you considered...
So let's see exactly what happened with this guy. Give me one moment here. Give me one moment. Let me make sure I got my sound right, which I do. Okay, perfect. So I want to read this, y'all, so that y'all can actually see. So reporters explain why George Santos' lies fell through the cracks. That's not what I want to see. I don't know George Santos. Hold on. Yeah, I want to talk about. Okay. So that's what happened, y'all. So y'all heard about the guy who killed those 4 people. Listen. Obviously, he has rights, right? So they did not want to violate his rights when he was in Pennsylvania. They're going to extradite him back to Idaho. What's going on, Shay? What's going on? He killed 4 people. We do know that. Why he did it? People are crazy, y'all. People are crazy. We're gonna definitely follow up on that and let y'all know how that turns out. Okay. They will say he was highly educated and very intelligent. Yes. One of his aunts said that he was the black sheep of the family. Okay. prayer for the mothers. I agree. So that's what that is. Yes, I've been following the Idaho murders. That was also sad. Yes, it is. Okay. Let me minimize this again. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, here we go. All right, so let's move on. There's something else I wanted to kind of show y'all that I found to be definitely interesting here. This is definitely crazy, but ladies, y'all gotta be you gotta be careful. You gotta watch your surroundings, see who's around you. Look out for that guy to be like, hey, what's up, baby? How you doing? Like trying to sweet talk you. Like, you can't trust nobody. Don't trust nobody. Okay? If it's not somebody you with, don't trust them, because people are crazy and they do crazy things. Here's an example of that right here. Now, this lady went into the store and look at what happened. Make sure y'all can hear this. Here we go.
What's up, man? Give me $1.25, boss man. Okay. 670.
So it looked like first he tried to holler at her. She wasn't really feeling it, right? She left her car on, y'all. Ladies, stop doing this stupid shit. This is just dumb. Don't do this.
Thank you, sir.
So, dude is trying to steal her car. She runs across to stop him. He stops. And it looks like she's trying to negotiate with him to get out of her car. That is just weird. Let's watch that again.
What's up, man?
So he said something to her. I don't know if he asked her for money or what. He's still talking to her. She raises her hands like, I don't. Maybe he was asking for money. She put her hands like, I don't have any. She looks back at him, as you can see. She looks back at him. He says something to her. She goes into the store. He walks back. Acting like he's walking away. Goes over to the side where he's out of plain sight. Hops in her car. And drives off. Now this lady's speed is crazy. Because I'm sure he was speeding right there. She was able to get in front of him. Stop her car. Go over to the window. And talk like she's trying to negotiate with this guy. Looks like he actually rolled the window down, because unless she leans into the car, as you can see. So this is you see her head in the window, like she leaned in a little bit. So y'all, I mean, what y'all tell me? What do y'all think about that? Like, do y'all not think that was just careless? Do y'all not think that was just straight careless? Ladies, don't listen. Let me give y'all some advice right now. Consider every dude when you out is creepy and weird and got a bad intentions. I don't care who they are. Okay? Just assume that every dude has bad intentions when they trying to holler at you and you by yourself and it's dark at night, and just don't trust nobody. Don't. Okay? All right. Another crazy situation, y'all. And I don't understand this. I'm starting to not understand people. Let me read what some of y'all saying here. Latrice B said, what in the world? Shay said, I can't see. Don't leave your car running with the engine running. Right. Don't leave your car with the engine running. Clarence Fat Boy said, down here, most people keep their guns for niggas like these. Indeed. Miss Mo says, if he puts that window down, I can tell you I'm taking off on him. He may drive away, but it will be with a bloody nose. Man, listen. Cherie Harris says, some of these people have too much time on their hands. Get a J-O-B, dude. Fat Boy said he would have been a Pat. What's up, Sawyer Davis? What's up? Yes, be careful, ladies. Take your key. Listen. Now these states, you can have your concealed carry. You can have a gun without no license, man. Y'all ladies better get up on it. Get up on it. Miss Mo says, definitely can't let your guard down in any way these days. I lock my car when I'm at the pump and keep my eyes. Listen, something else y'all got to look out for, because what some guys will do is they'll pull up right next to your car. I'm just telling y'all the game. They'll pull out next to your car, and while you are pumping gas, they'll have someone sitting in the back that will slip out the side and get into your car and jump over and steal your car. That's what they do. Okay? So be careful. Keep your eyes open. Some of y'all said y'all couldn't see. I'll play it one more time. Give me one moment. Hold on. Let me see if y'all can see it better this way. Hold on. Okay. There we go. That should be better. I'm going to play it again. Y'all should be able to see this. Here we go.
What's up, man? You give me $1.25, boss man? Okay. $6.70.
Jumps in her car. Pulls off. She busts out the store
Thank you, sir.
and cuts him off right there. Yeah. So that's what happened. Hopefully y'all could see it that time. Okay, hopefully y'all could see it that time. Ladies, be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Okay? All right, could y'all see it that time? All right. What up, Toon? What up, Toon? Toon Lagoon in the building. What up, bro? Black Diamond says, whenever I walk, my gun is in my pocket. I will shoot through the pocket. For real. Man, look. To be about this, says some companies put a hold on your card at the pump. Dangerous, too. Shay, did you see it that time? Hopefully everybody could, okay? Y'all, here's something else that I found to be extremely cray-cray. Extremely cray-cray, okay? Now, this here is an illegal sideshow and shooting. Now, police and everything is on Sideshow Bay Area. I want y'all to just watch and listen to this and tell me how crazy this is and tell me how stupid and how bold you got to be to do this. Now, I don't know what they doing out here. I'm going to expand this here so y'all can see it. And let me play it. I'm gonna play it again. I want y'all to tell me what y'all see wrong with this picture. Hold on. Can somebody tell me what they see wrong with that right there? Does anyone see anything wrong with that right there? Anybody? Anybody? And I want you to see and understand how crazy this world is. Crystal Carlisle, good morning. How you doing? Thanks for coming in. Thanks. I just couldn't see her movements clearly. Are they having a shootout in every... Latrice B? Latrice B. Are they having a shootout and everybody just standing there casually just filming with their phones? Let me tell y'all something. I've never seen a time where people are shooting and people like this. This is cool. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. What? Nobody moving. Nobody running. Nobody ducking. Nobody. Y'all, this is the world we live in. This is the world we live in. Okay? No, they won't shoot for no movie either. No, the police was out there and somebody just start letting off shots. They just start shooting. So y'all, listen. We live in a crazy world. We simply live in a crazy world. Now, my last story of the day, y'all. Last story of the day. It looks like flying motorcycles are on the way, y'all. Flying motorcycles are on the way. Let me open this up for y'all. Okay. It says here that the world's first flying motorcycle could hit the skies soon. Here's everything we know. One of the smallest jet aircraft ever designed could be several years away from becoming the first sky legal motorcycle when it's certified by the FAA. The Jetpack Aviation Speeder will be a flying street bike. A flying street bike that uses 8 tiny but powerful jet engines to cruise 60 miles per hour for about 30 minutes. We're working on special airworthiness certification for experimental certification, says Jetpack Aviation CVA CEO David Wayman. It's taken longer than expected because this is significantly different animal than the FAA has ever had to deal with before. While the original design had 4 turbines as shown in the renderings, the final product will have 8 in the photos, 2 of each on each of the corner of the bike to provide safety through redundancy. This will also allow the roughly 300-pound speeder to carry 600 pounds and size the payload ratio that sets the speeder apart from the VTOL craft. A bare-bones speeder P2 prototype is being tested at the company's California facilities. It will be on a tether until it gains FAA certification. The prototype has achieved autonomous takeoffs and landings. It has also hovered and transitioned to forward flight. The company is also showing off a full-scale, slick-looking black model at events. It's designed for a pilot with a seating position similar to a motorcycle with either feet down or a back foot pegs like a racing bike, says Wayman. The unmanned version is also being developed for the military market as a cargo aircraft. It could fly 100 feet above the ground at 400 miles per hour, making it nearly impossible to shoot down. They envision sending 10 of these from different directions, like a swarm of drones, all loaded with cargo for life-saving missions, says Mayman. So y'all see how this thing looks. Focusing on the military version will be the way to fund prolonged testing before the aircraft eventually transitions into flying motorcycle, as Jetpack Aviation calls it, an autonomous flying vehicle. While AFV doesn't have the same Easy Rider cool ring, it does point out the potential for a new class of aircraft in what is now just a category of one. In piloted motorcraft form, the speeder could potentially reach 250 miles an hour though even the best rider would have trouble staying at that speed. So the company has a governor for the engines of an altitude limiter. Theoretically, you could keep going up to 16,000 feet before it ran out of fuel, says Wayman Griffin. But then you'll need a parachute. So y'all, this is amazing. This is amazing. I'm going to tell y'all right now. It says, get in line. The company has already started taking pre-orders for the speeder, which an initial price of $381,000. $381,000 for this thing. Listen, I think it's cool. How many of y'all would like to have something like this? Let me see what y'all got to say here in the chat. How many of y'all think that it is so cool to have a flying motorcycle? Let me see what y'all talking about. Let me see. Sorry, I can't funds. That's insane. Just plain a stupid bunch of people, right? Oh my God. I was hoping it wasn't what I thought it was. No one ducked, ran, or anything. Right. Yep, Jesus take the wheel. Y'all take your ass on the air motorcycle. If you won't. Wow, this is going to be a mess. Look, when driving, now look out in the air as well. Yep, the Jetsons has officially arrived. Good morning, Ty. Good morning. I don't know that I want people flying around on a bike. Y'all can have that one. What's going to stop you from falling off? Nothing. The one sold to blacks will be designed to stop running and fall your ass out of the air. Oh my gosh. Right, on lean the wrong way or either, and you're going to fall off of it. I'm going to stay down here. I know that's right. But y'all listen, man. That's another show. I want y'all to have a great day. Hit the like button on the way out. What's up, The Truth? Good morning. Hit the like button on the way out. Make sure if you're new to the channel, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all have a blessed day, and thank you very much for coming in to Atmos in the Morning. Y'all be blessed. Be blessed. Be blessed.